live. Okay. Anyway. All right. Anyway, tell you what, since we can't access get eligible missions, what uses this get eligible missions thing? Behavior has missions. Oh god, this gets complicated, huh? Mission director. Oh, okay. Get eligible missions is a part of the mission director interface. Right, okay. So there's like a pawn can be a mission director, an interactive object can be a mission director. So they both respond to get eligible missions. Anyway, I guess it's probably the tracker that is determining whether this thing is interactive or not, or interactable for the purpose of missions or not. It only uses that once. Static set mission director particle. See, I think that particle is the exclamation point. And so this is happening because, get eligible missions at some point is greater than 0. Why can't we interact with the thing? Okay, so I don't think we need to worry about get eligible missions. So what would be preventing it from, pulling up the screen? Under what circumstances does the screen get pulled up? I guess we can work backwards from there. Movie mission status. Mission status. Quest accept movie. Okay. Eligible count equals get it accept. Okay. Determine quest entries. What is calling determine quest entries? Accept confirmed. Accept reward. Update mission list. Well, okay, so that's start. Yeah, I guess we just want to find, like, what uses quest accept GFX movie from here. Willow player controller? Nuh-uh. Is mission movie playing? No, don't want that. Client spawn mission reward UI. Client no-show reward screen. Client, eh. Client server send interactive object definition hack in the final production code. Fuck. I too would love to be non-skeletal. But I'm entirely too lazy for that. I feel like if you didn't have a skeleton, then no one would really hold you to any responsibilities. So, that would kind of suit your lifestyle. Done with most of your tasks for the day. Need one last push. Dude, I could use a push. You went through Air Force boot camp? Really, Tara? I didn't know about this. I didn't know that you were a military brat at some point in your life. You don't seem like the type. Not that there's anything wrong with the type, but I'm surprised. One of those young studs that people like to talk about. I used to be a young stud, but no one likes to talk about it. Those days are long gone from everyone's memories. I'm definitely not an old stud, although I do like that idea, at least as an alternative. Alright, Willow Interactive Object, back here. Fuck. Get redeemable missions, get in progress missions, player accept mission, set mission directives usability. Set usability based on has any missions for player. B, set primary usability by mission directives. Huh? Okay, hold on. There's no way that it's just going to be this simple, right? Here, give me this object. Bottle. Bottle dot set use. How does Gearbox spell it? Okay. And we want true, and we want 0. Oops. What? Wait, what? No. So the problem, what isn't its mission directive usability? I think the problem is probably, at some point when it's trying to pull up a list of its available missions, what it's, able to determine that it needs an exclamation point, but then, like, when you use it, there's no available missions. What is get objective bit? Does it have an objective bit? So here. 1. What does that mean? Okay, what if its objective bit is 0? That didn't work. Went to the Air Force straight out of high school. Medical discharge at the tail end of boot camp. That or be homeless. You pick for yeah, okay. Respect. Like I said, nothing wrong with that. That makes sense as an explanation for sure. Real talk, I just looked at your medical history and said, oh, hell yeah, your recruiter's stupid. Sorry for wasting your time. Oh, that's nice. Hey, just to make sure about the verbiage, the director particle, deactivate mission directive particle. Will that just straight up remove its, exclamation point? Probably. Yeah. Good. Okay. So that is in fact what particle means, which means we can confirm that, hold on, when mission tracker static set mission director particle, mission director actor, particle system, it is determining that its redeemable missions are greater than 0. So it has a freaking list of redeemable missions. Any other circumstances on which it would be true? No. If it has redeemable missions, why can't I interact with it? Game, there's no reason why you shouldn't be letting me touch this thing right now. Get redeemable missions, return a list, dict, or an int. So can't do that one due to shortcomings with the SDK. Get redeemable missions takes a reference to a memory location called an out parameter, and the SDK can't work with that. But, you know, we were able to determine in a roundabout way just now that at least get redeemable missions is a non-empty array when the game actually does utilize it internally for this thing, meaning it has more than one redeemable mission or available mission. Yeah. Change usability. Hold on. Targetable. So we want enable. That's a 1. This shouldn't work, but I'm willing to like try anything that we see that seems useful. Use. What happens when I try to interact with it, dude? Register mission director? I mean, it shouldn't need to do that because it already should be a mission director, but why not? Yeah, nope. Way to debug this. Taro. From the context of how we're going about this, what do you think the answer to that question would be? Notify user could not afford attempted use. Use object. Hey, okay, hold on. You know what? What happens if I force use? Use object. Our current pawn. Primitive used component. I have no idea what that would be. None? I don't know. And then it's 0 for the primary interact. Nothing. So what happens when use object? Conditional react to use, user use component, turn used by. Super dot used by. All right, tell you what, let's go to the super class. Nah, well, hold on. Hold on, we'll do that. That's somewhere to go if we give up here. Wait, where was the replicated event? Okay. Update targetable state? No, not that. Director. Play rep. No. No, okay. Untouch. What does untouch mean? I'm untouching you. you first you gotta touch me to untouch me. Put your money where your mouth is. I wish I knew what a component was. Set usability for component. I can hook that. No, I can't hook that because it's native. Ugh. I would love to know when, if ever, this is called. I mean, I can search. I mean, setting usability. Uh, wait, hold on. Set usability. True. Did we do this? Usability type, use type. That's the primary. So 0. And then last thing. Actor component, used component. Yeah, what would that be? It's optional, so we don't need to do it here. If I just try putting myself there, like a pawn. The me pawn. I don't know. What's an actor component? What's a component? Oh, God. It's all low level because it's all native. Yeah, what's up, Salt? How are you? Like a stupid question. Forcing the use didn't work, but it would be possible to force accept its available mission. Yeah, but that doesn't really have anything to do with the problem that we're needing to solve here. Sure, I could just, tell my player controller to accept any mission in the game right now, but yeah. We're doing clearly missed a lot. Okay, so this bottle, right? Willow interactive object. Willow interactive, yeah. We were able to force it to be usable, quote unquote. See, I have mouse 3 to use here. And it has an exclamation point over it. But for some reason, using it does nothing. And that's what we're trying to figure out is why. It knows it has an available mission. The mission tracker knows it has an available mission. It's interactable, but then interacting with it does nothing. Can you change what quest is picked up here, changing it to a known repeatable quest and see what that... Well, that also doesn't solve our problem. What we're trying to figure out is why is it not allowing us to interact? Also, no, we can't just do that. But anyway, that wouldn't really give us any information that would point us in the right direction for the problem that we're trying to solve anyway. All right, let's go to the parent. Hold on. So it extends actor. Oh. I doubt that would get us anywhere. Oops. Used by. Trigger event class sequence act used. Oh god, if it's in the fucking sequence. Ugh. Maybe that's it. Okay. Do you know what the interact function is? I assume we can, yeah, assume we can use that to draw the mission GFX movie for the mission. I guess that's true. We could just, let's see if actually, like, us touching it does in fact call the yeah. Okay. So definitely hook it to change its usability. Actually, we could probably, like, do something a little simpler. Yeah, whatever, this works. Oh, or does it? Here. Caller dot set usability true. Although that was just working as well as it is, wasn't it? Yeah, hold on. Okay, yeah. So we at least got as far as being able to mouse 3 on it. Okay, create another hook. Customization station is pretty much interact, force a specific pause function, draw customization graphic. Yeah, okay. I hate that idea though. I hate that. I mean, if we have to, we could totally do it that way. But you know, why? Why would we need to? Why do we need to force recreate what is already a function of the game? It's just, you know, not getting to here. We should be able to figure out why it's not getting to its own means of drawing these things or bringing up the customization, the GFX movie rather. Um Plus, you know, to do that, I'd have to, like, you know, do just as much digging, like figure out how to bring up the mission screen for this particular mission. And that might come in handy, you know, like that solution. In general, I guess I do like that better than, like, fucking around with sequences. Ugh. Let's at least hook on use though, if not to do that, but to see that yes, in fact, at least it's getting to on use. Um on used by, is that the top level? Usually in the logic? No. Interactive object definition? Dot unused by? Hold on. So wait, hold on. It has a property called interactive object definition. What is that? Logdat. Interactive object definition, MO, orchid, message bottle. Good point. Huh. Body composition. Oh, are these components? Type equals actor component. Hey, look at these. Oh my god. It has a BPD. Oh. Has mission, set usable icon, show mission interface change. Why is this a BPD? Oh, well, that explains everything. It's all just buried in this unnecessary bullshit. The game already has, you know, like, protocols for this crap. Mr. Baker sends his regards. Well, we solved why it's not working. Doesn't mean we know how to make it work, but we know why it's not working. Disabled. Change usabilities. Well, so here's the changing usabilities. Message bottle, first use, message to act. What is this complicated ass BPD? When all they had to do was have it just be an interactable object that had a list of missions that were, you know, available. Oh. Message 4, message 6 Is this a BPD for... Oh, it's for all of the message bottles. Also stupid. There is one bottle, and it's copied and pasted in all 5 maps, and there's one behavior that covers all of them for their respective missions. Okay. Kale's solution is starting to look pretty good of just hooking when interacting with bottle. So why is the only... Just because they didn't do the, contents of the BPD consistently for every bottle. It's a lot of, like, repeated code that they, didn't repeat exactly the same way. Okay, I take back all of the nice things that we said. Okay, I think actually there's one justification as to why they did this. First found. So when you find one of Captain Blade's bottles, regardless of which one for the first time, Shade says, you found one of Captain Blade's bottles. That's probably why. This whole mess is just so that they could have that one dialogue trigger play correctly, based on whichever bottle you found first, or when you found whichever of the many bottles first. It's because of fucking Shade. It's Shade's fault. Complimenting the DLC. Yeah, right. It's okay, there's shit that's just as bad in the main game. So whichever bottle you find first is the one that's default reusable. Oh yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah. Could be. I mean, I wouldn't say that that's scientific necessarily, but good theory. Okay. So yeah, maybe we do just want to bypass this. Or, maybe we do just, say fuck it and purge all of the bottles. Yeah, we could just purge the bottles. The only reason not to purge the bottles is, that forces the player to save quit. And it would be cool if they could run back and forth from bottle to, X marks the spot. I would rather that. Like, especially in, Rust Yards, for example. It would be much more preferable if the player could run back and forth from this bottle up the hill to the X, back and forth and back and forth, wonder if that would even work. I guess we should see if that even works before we fuss with that. Can I force accept a mission like we were talking about? Mission tracker, or no, player controller. Accept mission. Yeah. Oh no, wait, here's the bottle. Mission equals, we want message in a bottle of Rust Yards, so this thing. Okay, and then player controller dot accept mission bottle as the director. Does that work? There it is. Okay, mission in a bottle. Find the treasure. It's not giving me an objective. Now it is. But I don't want to have to save quick to test this, so... Hold on. Go away. Bottlegate? Bottlegate! I like it. Better than Candleaxe Triple O secrets. Yeah, maybe. We'll see when we get there. You know what? It's looking like we're just gonna want to purge.
I couldn't let it. I fought back.
Because that's not gonna reset, and I am not going through whatever makes that reset.
They finally met the fearsome Captain Blade.
Purge all the bottles just in case somebody doesn't do the Orphan Maker one for. Yeah, right. No, yeah, bottles are gonna be consistent. Hold on. Yeah, alright. Fuck it. We're purging. After all that, but yeah, it's okay. Message in a bottle. Oasis. There you are. Purge completion equals true. Okay, those are already marked. Message in a bottle 4. Purge completion equals true. And let's just go ahead and do the same thing for message in a bottle 6. Hey, I wonder if the fact that this is message in a bottle 6 is indication of like a cut map or something that had a message in a bottle 5 in it, because it goes from 4 to 6. What happened to bottle 5? That was 2 hours well spent. That was not 2 hours. Okay. Anyway. Anything else in this map? Or no, it was probably frickin' Washburn. Washburn might have had bottle 5 in it, but because Washburn is a map in this game that does not have a Captain Blades bottle. All of the other maps do. Bandana. He was no help this entire time. I did learn something about, like, Willow Interactive Object versus Willow Inventory. What was the other class that actually then had additional behavior? That defined what happened when trying to interact with the Willow Interactive Object. Interactive Object Definition. Okay. So now we know, if we encounter weirdness with trying to interact with something, go to the Interactive Object Definition. Should have, like, a BPD and stuff. Missions seem like they're straightforward in interacting with the giver object, like they normally are, but it can get more complicated by means of an interactive object definition. Yeah. Anyway.
They're all dead.
Hold on. Washburn. Okay. Now after all that, Terry, there's no other unique enemies in this map. Whoops. We get side quests. And, oh, Pervy! We get to give Pervy a drop! Oh, happy day! I'd say, Pervy's probably going to be a long enemy, distant enemy. Hurley's gonna be a distant enemy. Oh my god, dude. Repeatable Pervy mission? Like, repeatedly picking up porno? Dude, we get to farm porno! No, Pervy respawns. Pervy is not, just while you have the mission active. He very much respawns. I'm not sure about the last Censorbot mission. So, Censorbot has, like, there's, like, the DJ Tanner. DJ Tanner probably respawns too, but I don't know that one for a fact. Tanner does respawn. Alright, cool.
I can rebuild the last part of the compass, but I'll need some samples of polycritin. And once you get those, I can rebuild the key and give it to Scarlet, and it'll help her find where the treasure is buried, and she'll marry me, and we'll have 100 babies, and I'll never die. It'll be perfect.
He's overseeing. You say that, but his eyes were closed the whole time. So what exactly was he overseeing?
Treasure of the sands for months now. I'll
Okay, let's make you position 1. Let's not overwrite that.
Not cursed, or I am the censor on this. All lewd behavior must be stopped. A deviant known as P3RV-E is in possession of sexually explicit materials. Please murder him, because morality.
Did a drop in the loot hunt? I think he's a drop in the patch. Yeah, cool. Well, the patch makes enemies that don't normally respawn, so I wouldn't go off of that. The loot hunt, though. Yeah, okay. Wait, what am I doing? I really hope that Pervy respawns without a save quit, so long as you keep reaccepting the mission. Because, if he does, then that means that the player doesn't have to repeatedly do that, like, center area over and over. They could just, without save quitting, go back and forth from Censorbot to Pervy and not have to do the wave fight every time. Okay, I'm gonna close some of this crap. Don't need iTargetable, or iMission, or usable, or actor. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Pervy is definitely distant enemy.
Acceptable. Now collect those deviants' explicit contraband.
How about Hurley drops Pervy? Want to make Hurley have a 2x larger health bar, but don't give him a drop. Yeah, right. I didn't collect all the Porto.
Have struck a great blow to the perversion corrupting Pandora. Return to me for more work.
What's a robot doing with human porn? What do humans do with robot porn? And don't try and tell me that's not a thing. It's 100% a thing. Wow. Alright. That is Hurley. Categories equals category dot long. No. Distant enemy. I miss Polycritin. Classic. What does porn do with human robots? Masturbates.
That is where you will find the burial place of the lost treasure of the sand.
That's a robot fetish. Right, exactly. Just like humans have fetishes for robots. Robots can have fetishes for humans.
This film is disgusting. I will determine the exact mathematical level. discussing this after further study.
After a weird Google search. Oh no! I'd say it's in between real and not real. Okay. So we're on Scarlet. Yeah, I mean, no content's gonna be that quick. How's it going, Anthony? I got food. Oh, fantastic. Oh, he's here! And there's Porno! Scarlet TLC, the redemption! Okay, so Pervy is not a distant enemy anymore. Well... yeah. That was not a long walk. We did that on foot. Imagine the door is open, right? So long as you don't save quit, you can go back and forth and farm Pervy over and over. Where's the word? We haven't committed that yet. Hold on. Actually, this is an interesting question. If you do Pervy by doing the story over and over, then he's not a distant enemy. If you do Pervy without doing the story over and over, then he's not a distant enemy. So, is he mission enemy instead of distant enemy, or distant enemy instead of mission enemy, or neither? Are you excited about pornos? What a stupid question. Hey, Pyrex. I'm gonna mull on this one while I use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Think he should be distant. Yeah, I was thinking he should be distant, but if the player is clever enough to figure out the repeated mission thing, then good for them. They get a not too slow farm with a really high drop rate. Yeah. So yes, he is distant, but that doesn't mean that the player can't do the thing where they repeatedly pick up the mission to be able to skip the wave fight and farm him faster. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay, so he's distant. Okay, yeah, Hurley is definitely still distant. Oh, also, we have the mission. Know it when I see it. That's not a long mission. That's just a normal mission. And it is repeatable. Very repeatable. Love it. Okay. Yeah, this'll just work. I mean, we'll test it just to make sure, but
Success.
Going back to this guy. And don't copy that floppy.
Piracy.
But also here. So test Pervy and Hurley with their drops. He's just even if you don't. No, he's actually like a pretty fast back and forth. Like, you know, he's like a very much a normal run to a boss kill. All the way back after killing him seems annoying still. Alright. Well, I mean, if he's in the if he's kind of middling in that metric, then all the more reason to keep him distant then. No, I didn't. Okay, there he is. Beautiful. Do you know why BLMM does work on Epic BL2? Do I know why it works? Because all it does is edit text files, and there's no reason why that wouldn't. If what you meant to say was, do you know why it doesn't? Ignore the part that doesn't. Click through that screen. All you need to do is install the SDK wherever your game is, and move BLCMM's files that it saves to the binaries directory wherever your game install is. You don't need BLCMM to, you know, edit the game for you. You just need to edit mod files with it and put those in the right place yourself. Yeah, totally, dude. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone this way. Hex edit tool still work? You don't need to ever do that hex edit. The SDK, having the SDK installed, accomplishes what the hex edit does. Never hex edit your game anymore unless, you know, you're doing some other weird hex edit, like disabling sanity check, for example. Never hex edit your game. In order to run mods, just install the SDK. Welcome back, Alias. How's your day, dude?
Well done. Pandora's moral fabric is intact. Return to me at once. If only all DRM Echo software piracy eats away at the moral fabric of society. Several sand pirates have good.
Oh, I forgot the last Polycrichton too. Shit. Ew. Yeah, whatever. What's SDK? Software Development Kit? Yeah, Software Development Kit. Okay, yeah, that's normal. Note that. Floppy. It's fine, but note that not enough floppy stealers spawn. Not enough floppy pirates spawn without save quit. Fine. Get the SDK disable sand check? No, that shit is in the EXE. Rule of thumb is, if it's in Borderlands 2.exe, the SDK can't touch it. Only ever hex edit for max iridium and bank slots. Yeah, no, the SDK can't disable sand check. There is an SDK mod which achieves the same thing that disabling sanity check does, but what it does is it doesn't disable the sanity check, it just basically spawns in all of your modded gun. It saves all of your modded guns when you quit to like a separate JSON file, and then when you load the game again, it reads that JSON file and like creates all of those guns with all of those weird parts, bypassing all of the game's own loot generation. So you can use that. It's true that, like, if you just run that mod, you don't actually need to do the hex edit. That's useful. Yeah, it's neat. And it works on stuff that disabling sanity check doesn't, too. Like guns that straight up the game can't figure out how to recreate, even if it is not specifically trying to stop them. Like when you have guns in Randomizer that have parts from mismatching packages in the game, Sanity Saver is able to recreate those, even though the game can't possibly figure out how. It's a better sanity check bypass. Yeah. Oh, hold on a sec. I just noticed that Banana and Oso are taunting each other, but the door was unlocked, so calamity could have happened. Yeah, sorry, my bad. SDK eliminates all use for hex edit. There's one other hex edit that people might find useful. This came up the other day, actually. Whoa. That was a cool sound.
You got the Polycrichton? Gimme!
Which I don't know of being possible via the SDK, although it might be. UVHM is a minimum of level 50. Even if you enter UVHM at like level 40, UVHM will still be level 50. Right, Biznep? There's a hex edit to change that, and that might be the only way to change that. I'm not sure if the SDK could figure out a way around it. It probably could if you were thorough enough with your, like, attention to things that were affected by game stage.
This is my piece of the compass. Take it. Now combine it with the other 3 pieces of the compass you've collected on that table over there. There it is.
UVHM level isn't a hex multi. It is.
Grab it. And now we've treasure to find. Take the compass to Magnus Lighthouse.
Okay.
I'll bash you into
the VHM from level 1. I've done it. It honestly, it wasn't that interesting. You level so fast. Enemies are, you know, like, take a long time to kill. It kind of feels like, what we were beta testing the other day. The entire playthrough. You level so fast that, like, you know, you can't... The benefit of UVHM being that, you know, you can... Oh, actually, hang on. Before we run this map... Shouldn't do UVHM for level... Yeah. You don't really ever get to the point where it's like, oh, you know, my gear makes up for the fact that I'm in UVHM. Because, like, you level so fast that your gear, like, once you farmed it, you know, you've already kind of, like, outpaced it, almost. It's cool to experience, but it's not like a really spectacular playthrough. It's just, yeah. Should I be concerned about that statement? No, nothing that we haven't mentioned. Like, slow beginning. Yeah. Okay. The sensor bot now has the other one. DJ Tanner, right?
Help me.
Yeah.
Cleanse
Freedom of
Pandora.
speech.
I am the censor bot. All immorality.
Anyway, once you get to the point where it's like, you know, your normal UVHM experience, then it's like, it just feels like a normal UVHM experience, so it doesn't even add anything. Okay, so in this map we have DJ Tanner, Bubbles, Lil Sis,
If you reach the treasure before me, which you won't, of course, but just in case, be careful.
how about the lieutenants? Oh, yeah, we should do the lieutenants, but those are distant enemies, part of long mission.
I may have already mentioned, and Blade's notes say it will die to protect
Same
the
as
treasure chamber.
Roscoe, same as, Leviathan. Ugh. You know, I almost don't like Treasure of the Sands again being a thing. Oh. Oops. Blink once if y'all test an alpha build of roguelands aren't allowed to tell us. Sorry, I just blinked like 30 times. Wow, there are not very many save points in this map. How about that? Didn't test. Yeah, I would call it an alpha. Even. Yeah, Yagi, how you doing? Good to see ya.
WARG, you're listening to DJ Tanner saying that you're all skag-licking, rack-sucking, ass-gobbling schmuck faces, and you can all suck my wing-a-leg.
Wangalang!
Language harms Pandora.
You slagged up fistaments?
Okay, Tanner. I don't think he's a distant enemy because if you get the upstairs, we'll make sure in a second, but if you get the upstairs one-way fast travel, I think he's a relatively short run from that, but we'll see when we're testing Lil Sis and stuff.
It's good you murdered him so that his expressed emotions could not cause others momentary discomfort. Now, please blow up his studio.
Oh. Checks code book. Checks blink book. This is the second radio that we've blown up today.
Return to me for your reward.
More if you count Hellquist. Man, this game hates radios. He warned us to steal second. Is that baseball? Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Message in a bottle is here. Make that position 2. Okay, and then next will be position 3. They tested a, hey look, I crashed version. Yeah, right. Or hey look, if your SDK isn't the brand new version in the brand new repo. F erased, yeah.
The Leviathan knows how close we are to finding the treasure, and he sounds rather miffed. Pretty awesome, right?
Okay. Let's set a safe position literally right here for testing farms. Okay, so boop, boop, boop. The right SDK version without doing anything. Yeah, no, not me. I never learned of the new repo. I just always went to the same Python SDK repo.
You're at the top of the lighthouse? Lovely! Just find somewhere to place Blade's compass, and we'll find out exactly where the treasure is buried. Is it working? You did it! It
Okay.
looks like the treasure's buried in worm water.
Where?
I'll meet you out there.
Treasure. Eh.
Top notch, my friend. And don't worry, I still need your help to get past whatever traps there might be in the treasure
I think this would be
chamber.
long mission.
I will not betray you until we find the treasure room.
I'm hiding the
But I have an
blessed
idea of
treasure.
how to farm it. Slightly more efficiently, so maybe not.
But if you want to die looking for it, have fun. This is Captain Blade, signing off for good.
Dodge every save and kill yourself, yeah. No, maybe not even... No, not even dodge every save and kill yourself. So you spawn up here, send the elevator down.
Fun, but this is where you die.
Well, take the elevator down or, you know, jump down, whatever. Pick up the bottle, save and quit again, and it should put you back up here. And then you take this elevator and jump down. Or maybe you could go even faster and kill yourself at the right, after hitting the right save or something. Okay, so you And you.
Friend, are you all right? I hear.
I have an idea. Okay, I think I know how I'll handle the bonus loot for mission enemies that are a part of long missions. Am I missing anybody else, are we? No. Okay. Here, both these guys. Category. Oh, categories equals category dot mission enemy. Category dot distant enemy. And then I'm also going to flag them as category dot long mission. And that way, if the player has disabled long missions, these enemies won't be in the pool. Also, I can use that as the check to give them a, like, guaranteed drop. In addition to their distant enemy drop, in addition to the base enemy drop. So, each one of these enemies will have, like, a... Maybe guaranteed? I don't know. Maybe I'll just make the long mission be a 1 in 3 for them, in addition to their distant... Yeah. I like that. We can give enemies category missions. There's nothing illegal about that. So let's we'll do that for both the lieutenants. And we'll do that for Leviathan, and we'll do that for Roscoe. Yeah. You're doing the elevators. No. So hold on. We'll test this farm in a second.
And possibly shoot her multiple times.
Yeah, I also really like the idea that, like, disabling long missions will disable enemies that are mission enemies that are a part of long missions. I think that's really clean. You have to change your infrastructure when giving enemies mission categories? No, I don't. They're all just categories. I can put whatever category I want on anything that takes a category. I mean, I do need to, write code to check for each category that we assign enemies. But I was going to do that anyway for things like long enemy or distant enemy and raid enemy, etc. I could just add enemy code for long mission too. Okay. Anyway, so here's what we do, right? For theoretical farming of the various things here. You spawn here. Let's try message in the bottle first. Did I have this already? Okay, good. God, I hope I did exec. Let's check in Gibbed. Whether we committed that or not. Mission playthroughs, mission data. Yeah, okay, good. Didn't save message in the bottle. Here, delete that one too. And that one, and that one, and that one. Okay. What if it also actually commits bone wizardry? True. Okay, so you spawn in here. Elevator's already down. Fall. Actually, oh, even better than I thought. Hey, look at this. Wait. Save and quit. Load in. Go up, jump down. That's not a long mission. Thank God, too. What's up, cat? Cool. I like it. Alright, so that's that one. Message in a bottle 6. Yeah. And now we test Tanner. Where do you go for Tanner? How do you get off this island? Oh no. Okay, maybe Tanner will still be long. Schultz, hello. Built a whole entire headhunter type map in about 2... Wait, really? That doesn't sound very rogue. So is this for a different project? Or is it ultimate rogue? Okay, okay. Is this the way that you have to go for Tanner from up there? Hey, who's farmed Tanner in the UCP? Different project. Oh, cool. That actually sounds really cool. Whole map, entire map of new content. Grenade jump to Tanner from the very top. Oh, really? You don't hit a death barrier? Hard to clear the... Okay, so yeah, not what we're... Not gonna make any decision based on that then, in terms of enemy categorization. Just trying to figure out if Tanner counts as a long or a distant enemy for the purpose of farming. Cool. Wait! That's the bubbles! They have multiple spawn locations? They're like, I didn't know that, I just knew the one! Wow. So there's no way to get over there from... where's the other one? There's no way to get over there from here, huh? Yeah, really, like, the only normie way, non-skippy way, is to go that way first. Is it really the only way? You can't get back up here anywhere? Not that that's much faster. In the combat area to the left of the Stalker Cave. The Stalker Cave, the one after, like, the first pirate mobbing area, when you're going up the, like, broken railway. So wait, hold on, you're saying in the combat area to the left of the Stalker Cave. So here... The way that no one goes. Yeah, apparently, right. Definitely not me. What, here? No. Not here. Not here. Large black hole box thingy. Go back. Okay. This way, I assume you mean. The right way, just not far enough. I mean, I wouldn't call this a combat area, but you're saying here. Progress the map how was intended, okay. Left of the Stalker Cave, though. Uh-oh. Here's, like, you know, up the hill there. I mean, this way? I mean, I always go this way, and I never see him. You're talking about here. They come out of here. I have never seen them here. But if they can't spawn during the story, then that would make sense, because I literally only go this way during the story. Maybe that's what you mean. Somewhere here. Okay, so like in this area. Huh. I take it they probably can't spawn during the story. Like there's a... Because I definitely also never see them in the elevator area during the story either. Oh, anyway, I had no idea. Also assessing Tanner. Hold on. Okay, so boop. Do you mind? I don't think that's the fastest. Oh, let me see. I think it's spawn immediately. I've never seen them. I don't know. Believe me, I do this DLC to fruition, to completion. Okay, so yeah, not the ladder.
WARG, you're listening to DJ Tanner saying that you're all skag licking, rack sucking, ass.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence of this one. Should it be a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 3?
You slide up fist of mitch? Die!
Drop down to this area? You have to clear a gap with a nade, as Charles was saying. Yeah, Tanner drops the sham in the UCP. But I'm not, you know, just going off UCP decisions. I feel like this one, 1 in 10 is too low, but 1 in 3 is too high. Let's 1 in 3 it. Distant enemy. Pirate radio guy. Categories. Oops. Cool. Err on the side of better drop rates rather than being stingy. More fun with the random aspect. Alright. Tanner, White, Hoffman. And message in a bottle. Oh, and that's freedom of speech. We do need to make sure the freedom of speech is, repeatable. Hey, what's up, baby? Wait, what is it's faster than the speed of love? Okay, I guess we have another mission. Oh, and also Catch a Ride and also Tetanus. I don't know exactly when those become available, but okay, we'll do those too. Oh, but we need to do... Wait, duh. Bubbles and Lil Sis. You, that mission. Yeah, the race mission. You, indeed. Hey, JP. How you doing? Is that Python? Yep. Borderlands 2 SDKs in Python. Well, the library is Python. These guys are rare, huh? Maybe we check all 3 locations, apparently. Okay. Alright, so Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles. Definitely that is rare enemy. And then Lil Sis. If you squint and imagine a bit, it could be C sharp. Right. Okay, let's figure out Lil Sis so we can test her now. This will be fun. So start with Eevee. Oh, geez. Okay, whatever you're searching, cancel. Maybe literally little Eevee will work. Okay. Wait, what is this? Test pool orchid weapons. Excuse you. Test pool orchid weapons has oh shit. Dude, there's just a like unused, well, you know, developer item pool that just has every item that they added in Scarlet DLC. Huh. Okay, so item pool definition, Lil Sis Eevee. What reference is that? BioShock Easter egg. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, I swear to god, if they made the little Eevee locked to shock for that stupid word. Okay, behavior spawn items. It's easy. We already have code for behavior spawn items. I love it. In fact, actually, this should just work right now. I have to type her name exactly. That's okay. How do I do the drop rates with this one, though? DLC equals DLC dot pirates booty. Oops, what? Why are you not giving me completion? DLC equals... What? What's wrong? Would I have something wrong elsewhere? Oh, here, give me that comma. That's it. DLC equals DLC dot pirates booty. Category equals... Because we want it to be guaranteed drop, right? Like, okay, this item pool weapons Lil Sis should be guaranteed. Yeah, 1 and 1. Well, Eevee should have been Torg. That would have been an injector. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I played enough of the first BioShock to know that you inject Eve. Call her a raid? Because I just want, to pick something that makes her guaranteed. What do we got? So I don't have to make like a whole new character, category just for her. Really, right now we just have raid enemy. All right, little sis is a raid boss. Cool. No, because I don't want her to get disabled. She's a rare enemy. Yeah, I guess we'll just make her rare enemy. But then I'll make a category. Oh shit. If I want to implement a way of adding tags via categories, that then don't act to exclude locations based on the players selected. Oh no, I could just include. Okay, here. Let's create a new one. Options. Other, right? And then category guaranteed drop or always drop. What made your brain decide to do that just now? Okay, always drop. And then yeah, I can ignore the always drop thing easily. I'll get to that when we do the seed generation code. Category don't always drop here. Don't filter. Yeah, cool. Any others that we should specifically tag with always drop while we're at it? I don't think so. I like the way the others have their loot affected by their existing categories. We've been doing really good with that. Lil Sis is just kind of a weird example where we don't want her to hold out her hand and have nothing. Just because that's just worse than she is in vanilla, and I don't want to be just worse than she is in vanilla. Lost your code. I actually have my code. My code is really cohesive. I'm totally on top of it, writing in a way where I don't get lost in it. What I get lost in is when I'm staring at Gearbox's code. I get so fucking lost, keeping track of 10 million variables. My head starts swimming. My own, not to toot my own horn, but I'm writing it well enough to where it stays comprehensible to me at all times, when I want to make a decision, about a change like this one, I just wanted to think through in my head the best way to do it that would keep it comprehensible. So I spend a little extra time, in those circumstances, making sure that it's not the kind of code that we'll get lost in eventually. Yeah. And this is easy, we just add a category for always drop, but make sure to add a note for us later that when we filter by categories when doing seed generation, we don't take it into account. That's not something that you get lost lost on later. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, now that we have added her, I should just be able to. All right. Oh. I was expecting that to just work. Huh, it didn't edit it. Oh, because it only works on a save quit. Hold on a second. Alright, we gotta get another one. Or it only implements on a map load. So, like, now... Yeah, there's our custom item pool instead of little Eevee. Alright, alright. Give me another. Okay. Cool. Okay, ready? That's awesome! Oh, that looks so good! That's so cool. Thanks, honey. Dude, that was easy. Again, thanks, Pirate's Booty, for just having that be a behavior spawn items. That's great. Also, that was fun. Thanks, Pirate's Butt. Yeah, thanks, Pirate's Butt. Okay. That's Mr. Bubbles and Lil Sis. Anything else? I think we're done with Magnus Lighthouse, right?
If it's any consolation, I meant everything I said to you. You're an awesome warrior, a real stand-up individual. But my men and I just reached the spot pointed out by the lighthouse, so this is where I say...
Yeah, we did Hoffman and we did the lieutenants. Yeah. Yeah, base game's done. There's a couple things that I'd still like to fix. But like all of our cataloging of the base game is done. All of the enemies in the base game are done. The only thing left is like broken missions. Broken mission repeatability. Did Daisy work out? No, oh, sorry, not that kind of done. No, I haven't done any of the custom things. Okay. Roscoe. Oh! Scarlet's Greed. That's Do we have Scarlet's Greed and Roscoe be two different roles? Oh, right, we need to do those two side missions we missed. Right. The greed kind of is the drop for killing like the Roscoe / Scarlet boss fight. So I'm gonna say no, we don't do Roscoe. We just replace the greed. Yeah. Plus, like, we already have so many checks in Treasure of the Sands again. I don't want to keep adding more than we need to. Yeah, let's just do Roscoe, but he's not going to be this Rack Hive pawn balance.
Oh, what a shame.
I think we need to find the behavior spawn items for this.
Discretion.
Hopefully it's just a behavior spawn items. Where's Greed? Greed Tooth, of course. Item pool definition. Pirate Queen. Excellent. Thanks, BLCMM. Scarlet's Greed. Okay. What reference is that? We need the spawn items. Cool. Okay, and that is categories equals Category dot long mission. Category dot always drop. Yeah, that's all. Mission enemy? Yeah, mission enemy. Yeah. Cool. Oh, wait. Drop my pistol and it's 3 Mongols. Totally.
Killed Roscoe! What a shame. Oh well, discretion's the better part of running away. Till we meet again,
Excellent.
Vault Hunter. Oh, damn, I dropped my pistol.
Pistol. She holds this thing like a Glock. Alright, cool. Roscoe or... What should we put this as in the log? Captain Scarlet? Should I just put it as Captain Scarlet? Or should I put it as Roscoe? Or should I put it as Roscoe plus Captain Scarlet / Captain Scarlet? You know, again, like, so these names that we're putting here... Oh, I also meant to check Lil Sis's exact name. Crap. Captain Scarlet's pistol. Okay, actually, I like that. Yeah. It was Lil Sis with an apostrophe. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. Captain Scarlet is pistol. Captain Scarlet's pistol. Okay, and are you confident in your typing? I'm just gonna put Captain Scarlet because it's under enemies. Yeah. People will understand. Yeah. This is for, again, like, if the player reads the log of, you know, what items they need to, or what locations they need to be checking for items, that's what they'll see. Just put overweight greed. Nah. That breaks convention.
That would be stealing, and stealing is wrong.
This is it, my friend. Destroy the Leviathan.
Okay, so what we want to learn here is, does Leviathan actually die? Like, how are we gonna hook Leviathan?
Read only.
Did it! The lost treasure of the sands is yours!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Friend, they were amazing,
Wait.
weren't they, Lionel?
Nope. Leviathan has to be a state change. Kind of, yeah, no, there's no died in here. Last thing that died was a Sandworm Queen.
Corrupted.
Shit. I don't want to do Leviathan. But we kind of have to. Leviathan drop? But that also just breaks convention. Every single named enemy so far has had a drop. Leviathan doesn't. Legally required to Leviathan, that's how I feel. Fun fact, after Leviathan dies, he flickers for 1 frame and falls back over, swapping his body out for a static object. Yeah, right. I figured the static object thing, I mean, this is like as terrain as it gets. And yeah, you can see like the weirdness if you come back to this map when he's already dead. He just like immediately goes into his death throes and Me having to farm the long-ass mission, throwing Leviathan into the mix will push you over the edge. That's true. Yeah, how many checks so far do we have in this mission? So we have the mission itself. And then we have... It's not so many. White, Hoffman, Scarlet, Leviathan. It would be 4. 5 total, including the mission itself. Yeah, no, we're gonna do Leviathan. It's just a question of how. I'd prefer if they didn't have made that rule. Wait, that didn't make sense. Was it supposed to? Might as well farm Vanilla Terra. Well, so note that Leviathan having a drop really means that Leviathan will have Loot Explosion. So we're going to do him such that he gets 1 in 10 drop plus, emphasis on plus, 1 in 3 drop plus 1 in 3 drop plus 1 in 1 drop. So he gets 4 rolls, 2 of them are 1 in 3, 1 of them is a guarantee. So you go through the whole mission, and, you know, like, there's a good chance you'll get at least 2 items from the Leviathan for doing that. Yeah, exactly. Most of the time he drops at least twice, right. Sometimes he'll drop 3 times. Sometimes you'll get really unlucky and it'll only drop once. Yeah, of the same item, exactly. So, like, let's say you're farming bees, or a bee, you know, you get, at least, usually, odds are, 2 bee drops to choose from. And then if you want to go again, fine. Sometimes you could get as lucky as getting 4 bees. But that would be pretty lucky. Most of the time you'll get 2, sometimes you'll get 1, sometimes you'll get 3. Yeah, good to have you, Sakura. The Python, the Borderlands SDK is in Python. How the coding. A lot of it is trial and error and like staring at code objects. Decompiled Unreal Engine script. Yeah. Gonna get a Blood of Terra and Leviathan on my first run of this mod. I'm gonna uninstall the game. Why Blood of Terra? I mean, the bad rolls from Leviathan, or the bad seeds, will give you something good on Leviathan, right? Hook the object spawn for the walkable Leviathan. Where only it's so simple as object spawn. God only fucking knows. I could hook Shade's dialogue. That'll be easy. Behavior, play, or AK event, or whatever. No, he has an AI pawn balance. The problem with the AI pawn balance is that it doesn't do anything because he never dies. You know, yes, he's a Willow AI pawn, but, you know, like, there's no death trigger. He just loses health, and at some arbitrary time, the game decides that he despawns. Yeah. Yeah, Shade's... yeah, no, Shade always says, "You did it!" Yeah, every time. Guaranteed. Let's see. Hold on. Class... behavior underscore. Oh, God, there's a lot. Never mind. That is not a good way to narrow it down. Behavior, play. AI mission context dialogue, animation, hard flinch, sound. Okay, here, let's do a regex. Class something dialogue. AK dialogue event? Maybe? Animation notify dialogue event. Change dialogue name. Play AI mission context dialogue. Stop dialogue. Toggle dialogue. Trigger dialogue. Trigger dialogue event. You know, I don't know. I have a good feeling that that's it. There's a lot of them. Gearbox dialogue act trigger. Gearbox dialogue act talk. Gearbox dialogue act chance. Okay. Behavior toggle dialogue. Gearbox dialogue. Oh my god, look at all this. Willow dialogue act. Dialogue actor. Ooh. Let's start trying them, I guess. Here, real quick. Let's check the objective state. Yeah. Actually, that's true. And that seems nicer.
Are those space pants? Because your butt
Hey,
is
Captain
space.
Sparkle Tits.
Your
Thanks,
butt
dude.
is from space.
Appreciate it. Happy 56. There goes the mod progress really well. Is there a way to hook all dialogue? Well, there would be a way to hook every single one of those dialogue objects. But I'd still have to go through them all manually to figure out what in each of them to hook. That was where I was going, was because there was like 1,000 different ways that dialogue is managed. Clone mission use the same... Yeah, no, sure. I figured. Also, set... wait, hold on. Does kill all work? Oh, it does. Okay. Okay, good. So we have a good way of testing.
Amazing, weren't they, Lionel? Tape corrupted.
So let me try saving this position. Nope. Gotta be here. So let's start hooking things. Yeah, so for Face McShooty, give me my McShooty again. We were using take damage, and we decided to... Oh, crap, I didn't save that object. I did it a different way. Head BPD, collar, body class, hit region, list behavior. Oh my god, why did I do that? That would have been a useful object to have right now. Fuck. I cleaned up this code, and now I can no longer steal ideas from it. Body class definition, and we control F shooty. Shooty face, and then he's got like hit regions. Hit region body, hit region head is the one that we want. And then that should have a behavior provider definition. Yep. And then in that, there is a update mission objective. Okay, behavior update mission objective. We're probably looking for something to do with Orchid in that. Oh, how many of these are Orchid? Wow. Actually, it's not so bad. All right, hold on a second. Let's just hope that it actually is the behavior update mission objective. Because then, you know, we know what to do. Yeah. Wingman smells. Smells. This mission's package is GD Orchid SM smells. Yeah, take that, GD Orchid SM. Endgame clone. Oh, there's different ones. But that's okay. Okay, well, let's hook behavior update mission objective. So is this Willow game or what? Yeah, Willow game. Willow game, behavior update mission objective, and it's what? Apply behavior to context? Yeah, apply behavior to context. Okay, we don't need all this crap anymore. Oh, and we want to return true. And give me caller. Give me the path name of caller. With the params, yeah, totally. Okay. Good? Okay. Okay. So it's done a couple. We really want to hope to see one again. There is! Okay! Okay, I think we found our hook. Okay! It was literally just behavior update mission objective 0 for Orchid Boss Worm. Fine!
Those space pants. Because your butt is space. Your butt is from space.
Okay. This might actually just be it. Oh, we're gonna have something easy today. And hey, Griggity Grog. Thanks, Griggity Grog. How are you? Someone who knows nothing about programming, this looks like a lot. Yeah, well, the programming part isn't a lot. The understanding Gearbox code without having any documentation is a lot. That part is a lot. The actual, like, you know, writing stuff part, that's easy. Once we have the know-how. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for the sub. Also, thanks again, Sparkle Tit. Sorry, I think you caught me in the middle of something. Boy, do I appreciate you. Happy 56. Mod progress goes good. Exciting stuff. Actually, like right now, I feel very good about this thing that seemed really difficult, but turns out I think we can do it not that hard. Anyway, thanks, Captain Sparkle Tits. And thanks, Griggity Grog, for the... By the way, for the 3 years... Happy 3 years. Anyway, yeah, we are having fun. It'll be even more fun when we're done. Just you wait and see. How about you? How's your day going? How's your Friday? Okay, so anyway, let me get this from our log. So we're looking for this guy. Oh, this is also part of his body class for some reason. I guess his body is like, hey, you can die. Let's make sure that it happens with a normal kill and not just like that, you know, console kill that I'm doing. So if U object path name caller equals that one that we've just logged. Log Leviathan killed. Okay. 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 Hello, Rossick. Good to see you again. Good Friday. Hey, cool. Played Dance Dance Revolution with a friend. Okay, I'd call you a nerd, but at least you're an athletic nerd. PR Snipe. Wow, wait, actually, you could play DDR for multiple hours. I can sit in a chair and play video games for multiple hours. Oh, crap. I meant to just kill the worms. Watching this has made the TF2 coconut.jpg seem much less far-fetched. Yeah, I think that one is an urban legend, but I'm sure something like that has happened in game development history. Did you guys see that, like, Leviathan health bar for his chest? Did you see that? For a second, there was, like, this health bar over his chest spot. I'm gonna play DDR for more than like 20 minutes. Yeah. I can guarantee you I'd collapse after. Oh, it didn't happen. Why? What did we do wrong?
Treasure of the sands is yours, my friend. They were amazing.
If the path name of the caller is behavior update mission objective. But it does play when we kill him with the console? Maybe they have multiple. Like, one if you actually somehow manage to get Leviathan's health to 0. And one if, you kill him normally. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so there it did proc when we killed him with the console. So that killing with the console is a bad test, apparently. I guess it's probably not a behavior, because there wasn't anything else that, any other behavior, I think, that played when we killed normally, right? I don't know, let's see. Try again. Normal kill, though. TF2, they code completely reinitialize the options menu when something is selected. Oh. Gearbox has done that in 2019. Yeah, you see that? What is that? I've never seen that before. Like Face McShooty, where you don't actually kill him? Yeah. Well, actually, no. In the case of Face McShooty, he did actually die, but he died even if he didn't take enough damage to die. Kind of the opposite issue. Okay, so hold on. Okay, clean console. What? Okay. Alright, so we do still get some. Alright, yeah, there's different ones now. Okay, fine. 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 I guess we should still hook the console kill, just, because apparently that's relevant. Or wait, you know what? Hold on. Other idea. Why don't we just trace... Oh. Oh, hey, banana. Oh. He was just like, Dad, and he put his paws up on me and he's like, I love you too, buddy. Okay. Hey, sleep well, crab man. Nice having you. Sorry I can't be there to virtually. I can't be here continuing to tuck you in. Till next time. Okay. What behavior apply behavior to context do? Or actually, I guess more specifically, here, give me these BPDs, update mission objective. Mission objective equals mission objective definition. Okay, so that's easy. Plot mission 9, kill boss worm. Can we just detect the mission tracker updating that? Yeah, we could probably just hook the mission tracker, right? Maybe. Let's see. Hold on. What does behavior update mission object? Oh, no, not that. That. So when apply behavior to context, the thing that we've been hooking just now, is invoked. Update objective. Okay, unknown local 5. I'm assuming that's tracker. Where's that set? Willow game replication info.mission tracker. Yeah, alright. Give me mission tracker again. Please don't be native. Please don't be native. Please don't be native. It's native. Alright, so we can't hook that. Fine. Literally, we have to go off the behavior then. I have to check the mission tracker for 2 different missions. Well, yeah. Or rather... we have to find these AI behavior provider definition, behavior update mission objectives for both missions. Yeah. Okay. So let's take these 2 and we'll put those in our hook in addition to the cheaty console kill one. Here. Mission behaviors equals, give me a tuple. One of them is this. Oops. And then we also have now these 2. And then we might add 2 more, or 3 more even, for the repeat mission. Maybe, we'll see. Okay. So, now, if uObject.pathNameCaller is in mission behaviors, then Leviathan killed. Good? Okay. So sick of this frickin' cutscene. Okay, so first of all, killing him with the console. Okay, that still works. Wait, I just realized. Hold on. If these two are both playing... we don't need both of them. We only should do one of them. Why are you... what two mission objectives are being updated? We should only check one. We shouldn't do both, because if we do both, then this triggers twice. Shit. Alright, hold on. Object Explorer. Mission objective, kill boss worm. You know, wait, hold on. Okay, I just thought of something prettier. Okay, better idea. Why don't I just check to see what the value of the mission objective property is? And if it is mission objective definition, kill boss worm, then that's the one that we want, obviously. Because, like, okay, there's also 4... endgame clone or plot mission 9. Oh, they both use... endgame clone gets triggered and... setting the next objective. So check kill worm as current objective to get treasure. Eh? No, so it seems like the behavior updates the objective for both kill boss worm in the original and also in the clone. Regardless of which one is the active mission, it procs the behavior to update both. So really, we actually only need to check for both. And we might as well do, like, the original. Doesn't matter. We could take our pick. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let me redo this. Yeah, that's right. We're not done killing Leviathan yet. Okay, so if caller dot mission objective equals... here, caller.mission objective path name. Oops. Back to my restful map. Oh, lovely. I love how the restful is in quotes even. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do endgame clone just because it's a slightly shorter name. And also, it's good to test that that does, in fact, as it should, proc during not the clone. Okay. And as to why two behaviors are called. Check kill worm as current objective to get treasure. No, that's not why. Because you can see it here. One of them is a behavior to set the mission objective of the clone. One of them is to set the mission objective of the not clone. That's why the two are being called here. We haven't reached the part of, like, get treasure yet. That hasn't been called. It's literally just calling for both the clone and not the clone, regardless of, like, which mission you're on. It makes sure that it gives you the objective. Okay. Okay. Complicated. Oh yeah. Wait, you thought this game, like, just wasn't a complicated set of mechanics? Like, you know, missions and dialogues and sequences and... We kind of always take for granted just how much,
Space
you know,
pants.
makes up a video
Your
game.
butt is space.
Not just this video
Your
game,
butt
but in
is
general.
from space.
You know, every single thing that happens in the game has, you know, code underlying it, and that's what we're looking at here. Every single little thing. And we're just trying to pick out the parts that we want. Thanks, whoever. Thanks for getting our egg white. We love egg white. Leviathan killed. Okay. Cool. So that should also proc on the clone one. That was us checking for a behavior with the clone mission objective, even. All right. And here's the important part. We only saw the Leviathan killed printout once. So, good. We now know how to, you know, have one bit routine invoke when Leviathan dies. Guaranteed. Well, whether it's clone or not. Okay. Happy. Anyway, seriously, thanks whoever you are. Thanks for getting our egg white. So yeah, thanks friend, mysterious friend, whoever that could be. Egg white, enjoy the sub. Thanks to God knows who. Now,
The lost treasure of the sands is yours, my friend. They were amazing, weren't they, Lionel?
hey Pyrex, you here? What time is it? We need to create our own behavior spawn items, and I would love to do it from Leviathan, and I would love to have it throw loot from Leviathan towards the arena. How the hell does that work? It shouldn't be that complicated. You've seen the, like, vector stuff with that, right? Behavior spawn items. Okay. Vector, XYZ, drop offset, adjusted velocity, spawn location. Okay. Vector, item, drop offset, drop velocity, scatter offset. Oh no. Maybe. Look, in the end, it'll look perfect. So long as we can figure out this shit. Do what you do with Daisy. Yeah, right. Although Daisy should be easy. Daisy, actually, we could just give her a loot pool on her pawn balance the same way like any enemy works. Don't let the fact that she's friendly fool you. She's still an enemy at her core who can drop loot like any other. Leviathan, though, we need to do something special. Okay, so here's the easy things. We set the item pool list. Attachment point names. Torque. What does torque mean? Spin? Okay, so velocity is a vector, XYZ. Torque in physics means force it spins at. So do you think that that means that it's like making the items that are spawning literally spin? Like, you know, you'll see a rocket launcher just spinning. Missile torque, yeah. I'm assuming that we want to... Okay, so we want Leviathan to be the spawn location. But then we also want to set vector item drop velocity. And that's an XYZ. I guess that's probably speed in the X direction, speed in the Y direction, and speed in the Z direction. That's probably why item drop velocity is a vector. It's 3 velocities based in the, like, you know, different axes. Actually, here, tell you what. We could just do this to ourselves, have ourselves throw loot, and then when we find something that looks good, apply it to Leviathan. Okay. Init. Test. Yeah. Construct object. We're making ourselves a new behavior spawn items. spawner equals behavior spawn items. Spawner dot first set the item pool list. Equals, hold on, do I have items import? Okay, items dot test item pool, right? Yeah, test item pool. That'll be the world burn. Spawner dot vector. No, velocity, right? Item drop velocity equals well, we'll set that in a second. It's going to be x, y, z. And then finally we invoke it. So spawner dot apply behavior to context. Actually, here, I have this in like Reign of Giants somewhere. Loot behavior. Okay. Actually. Oh, okay. Test. Apply behavior to context. In this case, we'll just use ourselves. Player controller to get the location. Expected type, expected tuple on line 39. Expected tuple? Oh, what is item pool list supposed to look like? I mean, you fly to where you want Leviathan's drop to come from. Check location, fly to where... Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. First, let's just learn how vector works, or how item drop velocity works, and then that'll be a good next step. Item pool list... Item pool info. What the heck is item pool info? Item pool probability. Oh, okay. Fine. Duh. Oops. One, none, none, one. What? Change type except a U object. Where? Oh, haha. You need U object. Okay. What? My pawn, maybe? That should work. Item pool definition, and that's an item pool definition. Yeah. Hold on. Let me check my Reign of Giants code again. Because you do this method in Reign of Giants somewhere. Oh, I don't do a behavior spawn items. What do I do? Loot behavior. Behavior spawn loot around point. Okay, so we probably still want to do a behavior spawn items, but I guess maybe we need to do some of like these more elaborate attributes for it to actually work. Might be able to do the behavior spawn loot around point, but... Maybe we do just the spawn loot around point then, since I know that works. So long as it has enough. Circular scatter, spawn velocity. Fine, that should be all we need, right? Right? What the heck? Why isn't that working? I do this in ROG. What's the difference? On loot around point. Item pools. Oh. I wonder if I was even setting the right attribute. B torque, it's set to false. I say let's mess with torque and see what's going on. Hold on, let me get this working. Behavior spawn loot extends behavior... Oh, spawn loot around point extends behavior spawn loot. Behavior spawn loot has item pools, and it's just an array of item pool definitions. Okay, so that's different. Okay. Hold on. Item pools. Don't need that anymore then, which is nice and clean. There it is. Okay. And it does take a velocity thing, right? Torque, vector, torque. We don't need to worry about those, I don't think. We have it working. Spawn loot around items, around point. Yeah. That one adds spawn velocity. So we want to modify spawn velocity to give it velocity. I don't know, 20? $1,000? 22,000? Oh yeah, that went somewhere. Okay. All right, we've got it. Let me slow motion. Oh, look at it go! 2000. Yeah, no, I have no frame of reference for these numbers. But okay, that's all we need. This is great. Yeah, we just do a behavior spawn loot around point and we just set the velocity. Great. The point will be Leviathan, not me, obviously, in the final execution. 200? And also, this is where we can start figuring out the right direction. Like, vaguely, we want it to go from, like, you know, there to there. Maybe a little bit higher. I don't know exactly what the center point of Leviathan counts as. But, yeah. Okay, so that's only 200. We're definitely going to want faster than that. That actually seems pretty good. For distance and speed. Cool. Is it changing based on my rotation? Hold on. Clear the arena. I think it is. If I look this way, it should kind of go that way? No, maybe not. Yeah, no, it's definitely based on my rotation, but whatever, we just need to figure out how to do it for Leviathan. And, well, right now we can just find Leviathan's pawn. Items can collide with you and fling off in random directions too. I hope we don't have to account for that with Leviathan. Maybe we just do a fixed point. Like, we find... Yeah, you know what? Forget about spawning it around Leviathan. Maybe we give it no context, and instead we just do it from XYZ coordinate. Like a hard-coded XYZ coordinate. I think that's fine, right? Yeah. Attachment location. Yeah, custom location. Attachment location data. What's that? Okay, well, to do that, we need to set this enum. Spawn around point basis. Right here. So spawn velocity relative to spawner dot spawn velocity relative to equals custom location. Or world space? I wonder what these all do. What does that do? I guess that's a 1. Case spawn velocity relative to. Okay, so case 1 is the same as default. Transform spawn velocity equals spawn velocity. Okay, fine. Okay. So I guess maybe we want world space. Yeah. So that's just a 1. Spawner dot custom location. We need to figure out how that works. Attachment location data. Yeah, what is that? Okay, so that is a struct that has a vector, XYZ. We'll put that in a second. Attachment base, world body. Dude, I don't know. Can I just set these as none? The next one wants a string, so... Okay. Let's see. Here. Give me a sane... coordinate. Get all... Willow player pawn location. Lush log. There we go. Don't need those. Okay, so does that work? Yeah! Heck yeah! Okay, cool. We know how to spawn loot from a point in a direction. We're good. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, bye-bye, gun! Dude, the number of world burns that have, like, been lost to this playthrough. Dude, this is so cool. I really like having this trick in my repertoire. Look at that, dude. Woo. That's 120. All right, yeah, we'll make a nice fountain. Yeah. For in range 100. Oh. Not exactly what I meant. Can't really put them on a time delay. Come back was just... Yeah, exactly. Right, so we have the point. Now we can figure out a direction. Let's make the point a little higher. Well, tell you what. Let's spawn Leviathan again. Okay. Bah. We could try this. What do you think? Cool. Maybe I should have found the direction first, but... Reverse Y and velocity. Okay, sure. X, Y, Z. I forgot we had it on 100. Let's do 4, because that's the most that Leviathan could ever do. Actually, hold on. I think we can do that like this. I think. Okay. Not quite, but we're getting there. No, not Z. X. They just naturally go north, you think? Hold on. Forget Z. I wonder if they are colliding with him. They interacting with each other, so making them scatter randomly. Yeah. Does it change if we just have one? Or maybe if he's gone? Yeah, try just one and also try without Leviathan. Same thing. How work? Okay, so if we don't have any values, it just falls. Change X, not Y. Okay, what happens if just X? It goes that way. What happens if just Y? Oh, okay. 0. Okay, wait. Hey! We have loot in the arena! Hey! Okay! That's cool with me! But maybe... maybe a little lower? Oh, but it's beautiful. All right, what about with 4? Yeah, maybe also a little bit less. And yeah, what about with the 4 items? Because we don't want, you know, loot to be just blowing everywhere out of bounds. Well, they all landed in the arena, and that's all I want. Okay, 3. Yeah, no, they all land in the arena. Gotta mess with Z. I was thinking of actually making this a little lower. Oops. I want like minus 100 in the X. One change at a time, then I'll try Z. Maybe a little bit more Y. Maybe like 1800. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like them being sent down. Bit of X. I want like minus 100 in the X. Sorry, a bit of X. Eh. Oh, okay. To get a bit more centered. Yeah, maybe like a little bit more of that. Okay. Oh, that looked good. Reducing the spread. Yeah, I don't know if I can just reduce the spread, but this to me looks good. Enough velocity just so that they hit the back wall. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see spread, but I feel like just no matter what, they're going to collide off each other, and that's like, you know, normal Borderlands thing. But yeah, increasing this to 2500 just so that they hit the wall, and also having them start from like this lower Z position, I think it is really good so far. But yeah, all right, here, I'll look at the spread stuff. Spawn loot around point. Circular scatter radius. Okay. What is that now? What's the default circular scatter radius? Zero. I could try negative. Negative 1 billion. I don't think that game likes that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can make this scatter any better than it currently is. Yeah. Maybe even more Y, just to make sure that it hits the back wall. It was a float, so maybe a decimal. I mean, should be converting to a decimal anyway. Might be... What were you saying, Numby? Might be negative 0.3. Okay. No, that was just worse. I think we want the absolute value to be as small as possible. I could try 0.3. And it should probably look like the same. Yeah. Yeah, let's just leave it as 0. But, tell you what, even more Y speed. Yeah. 4,000. Good night, all. Hey, see you later, Arch. Nice hanging. Thanks for, keeping us company during this bullshit. Okay, cool, but, like, lower. We don't need all this garbage. I like that. If that's consistent. Oh, I saw that! Okay. Even less Z? I don't know. Hold on. Is it still going to be coming out of Leviathan? Mopioid is late. I know, but I'm having fun. We could go a little bit longer until we have this just right. I'm not hungry yet. I had a snack. Hey, cowboy. How's it going? Is there any way to run the spawn multiple times in a row so as not to spawn... To have them be on a delay? Not really. Higher Z, but lower Z velocity. I think actually I want to reduce this a little bit at this point. I don't know what happens if we do, like... Here, let's, again, one variable at a time. Let me see this. That looked good, except this one was kind of cutting it close. Let's have a good spectacle point. Okay, lower Z velocity. So like negative 500, 300? Oh, hey, that's pretty good. No, one of them didn't make it. Okay, higher Z, but that way they, like, you know, go down at the floor better. Okay, I like that. Oh! Higher Z yet further. And maybe more down. Where did one of them go there? Stop doing that! So we're gonna do an offset. Have it spawn closer to the arena so you need less speed. Well, yeah, but we want it to come from Leviathan. Oh, surely frame rate messes with this. And actually, I wonder if I disabled RTSS, how bad would this be right now? Like, if I was at, like, 600? But, you know, I'm trying to, like, figure this out with, you know, a reasonably high frame rate. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the fact that 4 of them spawn at once, but we're already doing, like, the... Technically, only losing an item would be possible on a high roll. That's true. But I don't want that to ever happen. You know, if we're gonna get it perfect, we might as well get it perfect. This looks good. We don't need as much Y now because we're starting from higher. Okay. Okay, game. Even higher? Oops, not that high. But then more down Z? Not by a lot. Ah, fuck you. Could you call your own method that spawns the loot with a delay? No, so there's no just delay. It seems like that would be an easy thing, right? Like in a programming language, you just put delay. What we would have to do to have a delay, since this is single-threaded. Oh, okay, here, back up. Reason we can't just do a delay. Right, reason we can't just do a sleep. I'll show you actually exactly what happens if we do a sleep, right? Import sleep? How the fuck do you sleep in Python? Yeah, it makes the whole game sleep, right, exactly. Time. Seconds. that was my game being froze for 3 seconds. Yeah. So the workaround would be this mess of we hook a tick function, and then our tick hook gets called every time the game ticks, and every time that happens, we check to see a timer. That we check to see, like, you know, what time it is, and therefore calculate how much time has elapsed. And if we're at the right interval, then we spawn another one, and we do that however many times. I'm not doing that. We don't need to do that. That's bullshit, yeah. Does look really cool if you make a new thread, though. I have, threading. Threads sleep themselves until... I did, like, Python thread in... my Twitch login library that I wrote. And I don't remember all the details. That was like 2 years ago. Side note, I never actually used said library. I keep getting around to that. You're doing that in Roguelands. Oh, really? Anyway, threads don't actually keep playing. Unless, like, you know... Shit, how did I do it? How are you doing it? Yeah. Anyway, no, we can't just make another Python thread. It's not that simple. But you're making another thread, Pyrex. I remember having to go out of my way to do it. Like, something like no, you know what it was? The other thread would only tick while we had the tick function hooked. The other thread would only tick, like, when Python's engine would turn on and off. In between, the thread would freeze. So I had to hook tick at all times for Python threads themselves to, like, not constantly sleep and unsleep. Yeah. Or, sorry, to be constantly sleeping. Import thread. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not gonna, like, create threads and constantly hook tick just to make this loot like, work a little bit better. This is fine. I'm happy with this. I really hope that no one's loot ever falls out of bounds, but it seems like it's rare, and definitely only if... fuck up! Only if your frame rate is high enough, and also only if you get, like, the triple drop, right? So, like... the better solution is just, you know, find a better vector, if anything. So, like, triple drop is working perfectly every time. Give me RTSS. Okay, so I'm in, like, the 400s now. It's fine. Okay, maybe not that fine. Fuck you, Borderlands! Hey, Muddied. Because they're all rocket. Yeah, that's true too, right? Like this is also, you know, one of, like, the biggest, fattest, most collidey objects. Right. Which, again, this is good testing. Okay. Maybe we spawn less... Hold on. Less Y, more negative Z, so that they're thrown harder at the floor. Let's try, like, 800. And from yet higher. Okay. That's not fair. Okay, maybe just, like, less speed all around. God damn it. Maybe thousands, yeah. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I added an extra 0. Ha, how about that? Now put that back. No. 400. Okay. Fuck. The world burns. Yeah, upping my frame rate really fucked with this, huh? Try radius offset more? Try like a big one? Circular scatter radius? What do you mean by radius offset? Sorry. Are we talking about the same thing? Small offset, bigger was further. That's what you meant. Okay. Huh?
Oh! Oh, the radius is the radius within which they start and then are thus thrown from, which means they're not colliding with each other violently because they start more separated from each other. Blessed radius! That was exactly what we needed to solve. That solves the frame rate issue. It solves everything. That's so perfect. I never would have thought that that's what radius meant. But in retrospect, it makes so much sense. The radius is where they start, is the size from which they all start from randomly. Oh, so like, yeah. No, the problem was that they were spawning in the same place and then exploding. And I didn't think that that was solvable, that they were spawning in the same place. But that's what... See, because scatter to me means, like, you know, radius into which they scatter. Not radius from which they scatter from. Like, you know, that's the only use of the word scatter anywhere. Okay. Beautiful. That just fixed everything. It's now perfect. Even at 400 FPS, that's so graceful and gentle. Let's try it with Leviathan. Oops. Try with 4. True. And we know for sure it doesn't collide with him. That's a problem. The door does open after you do this, so it's not that big of a problem, but that's stupid. Loot doesn't collide with that door, but you, the player, does. Oh, it comes from his face and everything. That's so good! I love it! Well...
You did it! The lost treasure of the sands is yours, my friend! They were amazing, weren't they, Lionel?
Or Y velocity event to prevent door. I mean, I think it's kind of perfect. If we try to... Well, I guess a little bit. 1800? Okay. Could also throw them in a different direction than the door. Like anywhere else. You know, like, it could go, like, here. So long as it's that gentle, if it goes in this direction, it's fine. But yeah, that's cool. That changed... The fact that I had velocity changed it. Uh-oh. Fuck. Hold on. That's a problem. What? Okay, so it does need to be relative to something. I guess it can be... Or it does have to have a context. I was using me. It should be Leviathan. Right, so that's nice, right? But then... that affected it, which I don't want. Or maybe it didn't. Yeah, no, never mind. Maybe it just hit something else. You like relative to an ammo box? Yeah, or I could, you know, make it relative to... I don't know. It doesn't actually seem like it matters, and the player controller's easy to get. I think that was just a coincidence, and I made the false connection there. Really, it might be what Kale said, and it collided with something of Leviathan's. But anyway, let's put this all together. And kill us a Leviathan. Yeah, maybe his mouth... Right. So let's see, oh, whoops. You know, if anything happens, when he actually dies. That causes a collision. Nah.
You did it! The lost treasure of the sands is yours, my friend. They were amazing.
That's so good!
I agree.
I love it! Oh, what a cool accomplishment. This is almost as good as repeatable Face McShooty. Leviathan dropping loot. And having it be, like, that correct. It just flew out of his face, gracefully onto the arena. Oh, that's so cool. You felt useful? Yeah. Thank you for vector help. I'll make Face McShooty's loot fly out the canyon behind it. Yeah, right. Alright. We fucking did it. What a cool stopping point, too. Tomorrow, we'll remember to do the, like, last... Oh, sorry. Not tomorrow. Monday. Aww. It's alright. I'll get other, like, tedious shit done this weekend, probably. You know, not to mention other, like, life shit done this weekend. It's great hanging out with you guys today. I'm sorry that we don't get to see each other again until Monday, but, I hope all of you guys have a wonderful Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for hanging out today. This is a lot of fun. I feel extremely accomplished. We're truly innovating here. And, well, thanks, of course, for all the support today. Thanks for all the donations. Dude, even fucking Raptor. Thanks, everybody. Even Raptor for all the support today. All the donations, subs, gifts, hosts. Anyway, till next time, y'all have a good one.